Today we're going to make a flatbread pizza. I have two different types of flatbreads here. It's the Flat Out brand. Set these guys aside. We're actually going to do two different kinds here. We're going to do a pizza sauce, and then I'm going to experiment a little bit with this roasted garlic. So I guess you could call it a red sauce pizza and a white sauce pizza. Set that aside. We're going to need a little bit of olive oil. Definitely need some mozzarella. For the white sauce pizza, I'm actually going to do a little bit of artichoke and balsamic vinegar, which I have some here, along with some mushrooms. And then for the traditional red sauce pizza that we're going to do with the pizza sauce, we're going to do kind of a, what you call maybe a moderate supreme, but it's going to have red onion, bell pepper. We're going to throw a little bit of the mushrooms here, and then I'm also going to add just a little bit of fresh garlic, which I don't have pictured in the video here. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to prep our vegetables. All right, so we're going to cut up our bell pepper here. We're going to cut our onion. When you slice your onion, you want to cut it pretty thinly there. We'll set that aside with our bell pepper. Now we're going to cut this mushroom. Alrighty, we're going to take these artichoke hearts. We're just going to kind of separate them from that harder outer part. We need to go ahead and set the oven to 375. So we're going to preheat this 375. Alright, while the oven is preheating, I went ahead and put some olive oil in the pan here. We put a little bit of chopped fresh garlic, and we're going to, when this gets hot, we're going to throw in all those vegetables, let them render down a little bit, and then we will prep our flatbread. Garlic is starting to get a little cooked down. We're going to add our bell peppers first, since that's going to be the vegetable that might take a little bit longer than the other two. So we're going to cook these down first, get them a little soft, and then we'll throw in the mushrooms and the thinly sliced onions, since those won't take too long. To prep the flatbread, we're just going to take a little bit of the cooking oil from the pan that we have here, and we're just going to kind of spread that on there. We're going to put them in the oven for about 2 minutes. We're going to set the timer here. 2 minutes. With the flatbread pulled out, we're going to go ahead and add our other vegetables here. Add a little bit of salt and pepper. We're going to take the balsamic vinegar and just do just a splash there with it, and we'll mix this up here. I don't want to over season that. Mix that up. We're still going to render this down a little bit more. Okay, this is what your vegetables are going to look like here. We're going to turn the heat down to low. We're going to make the white flatbread first. We're going to start with our roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. Camera decided not to record this part, but after I did a small little layer of the garlic Parmesan sauce, I just put the vegetables and then just a handful or so of the shredded cheese. Now we're going to build, and hopefully the camera's going to capture how to do the red sauce traditional pizza here. We're going to grab our red sauce. Now we're going to add our vegetables to this. Here we go. I put the artichokes on at the very end. This is the white sauce pizza. This is our traditional pizza here. We're actually going to bump the oven up to about 415 here. We're going to cook them for about 4 minutes. Okay, the oven is ready at 415. We're going to set that in there. We're going to set our timer for 4 minutes. It's ready. We're going to remove these guys here. I hear you. Just take a look at that. Those look delicious. You can just take your pizza cutter. We're going to cut them into some small little slices, and we'll plate them up. You have it. You have a traditional red sauce and your white sauce. Enjoy.